Hopefully this is working. Ignore the background sound. It's me, JP, showing you how things go in World War III. Right, let's start with the customization menu. So, here's your assault rifles, your guns, and other things. They all cost dosh. More on that later. Um, you can change the camo patterns any way you want. Then here comes the attachment. So first we got high magnification, so that's sniper scopes, iron sights, oh, whichever ones you want, whatever works with you. Medium magnification, so that's your ACOGs pretty much. Dual sapphire. This one has a laser on it because that's necessary. No magnification is your red dots for the most part, and your hollow sights, reflex sights. I don't know what the fast fire ones are. Maybe if I ever buy them. Secondary sights are your canted sights. So you got your canted iron sights and your canted red dot sights, which I have one on. Barrel, some weapons let you change the barrel between long and short, like this one. I'll just keep it short. Muzzle, so that's compensators, flash hiders, suppressors, normal stuff. Lower are your grips, including your bipod, if you want to have a bipod. Grips, then combo grips. So that's what I got, the light and laser combo. That's totally necessary. Oh, and if you're wondering, it's only on or off, so you can't switch between the flashlight and the laser. It's just both of them on or both of them off. Side is your flashlight and lasers, or the combos. Mags, you can choose between 10 round, 20, 30, 30, 50, and 60. As of right now, uh, I don't know if it's gonna carry on through to the early access, but don't use the jump mags. Right now with the 30 round mags, you start with 30 rounds and another 120. But when you switched over to 50 rounds, what happened was I had the 50 that was loaded in and another spare 50, so that's a total of 100 compared to the usual 150 rounds. So keep that in mind. It's possible that that can happen. Now we can switch ammo types. Hollow point, full jacket, AP. I'm assuming AP gives you better armor penetration, but I haven't tried it out yet. Body parts is mainly all cosmetic as far as I can tell. Well, at least the stats say it's all the same. Stock, your grip. Add-ons are your extra emblems over here. There's also a, yeah, there's a level cap emblem. How do you like that? You've noticed that it doesn't let you preview. You have to buy them, so that's a little bit of an issue. And some of these cost 1,000 green bills, dosh, whatever you want to call them, dollars. And well, whenever you finish a match, you earn around 2,000 or more dosh. So that's a lot. So be careful. And this might be the case in early access as well. Down here you see the damage profile per meter. Weight, the reload time, 0 seconds, that's kind of weird. Recoil, I still haven't a damn clue what it's referring to. I'm assuming it's how many degrees it kicks up, so why it's negative, I'm not so sure. Reload speed multiplier, I still haven't a clue. So that's it. Oh, this blows it up. This is for you to inspect. And this is just to let it do its thing on its own. It's still a little funky. Alright, go back to equipment, show you the rest. Armor, so you can switch between different kinds of helmets and plates. Right now, so far, the heaviest seems to be the best. Weight penalties, the only thing that happens is it takes you more time to recover from falling. But aside from that, running speeds tend to be relatively the same, so you might as well keep the best stuff on. 100% damage absorption. So this helmet, what it can do is it will prevent one-shot headshots from sniper rifles. Let me say that again. Take a sniper rifle, aim at the head. If a guy has WW3 helmets on, you cannot kill them. You might be able to do 99 damage, is what I've seen, but you can't kill them. You have to hit them again. Uh, Plates, the lightest, have 50% damage reduction to 95% damage reduction at most, and low durability to high durability. You can break them, so keep that in mind. That's most of the weapon customizations. Oh yes, nades, you got smoke, semtex, frags, concussions. Gadgets, you can switch these. Gadgets are something you can switch around in after you enter the match, but you got the mini UGV, which is pretty much the RCXD. The mini drone, Semtex, this one I actually tried it once. You, it might be because the physics engine is kind of blocked right now, but I was able to flip over an IFV with one Semtex. Just flip it over completely on its back. So if that continues on into early access, this is going to be pretty damn funny. Med pack. This is kind of like the med pack you might be familiar with the medics in Battlefield, but you have to interact with it to heal it up. Equipment pack, same thing, but instead of health, it's armor, nades, gadgets, anti-tech mine, self-explanatory. Ammo pack, this is for ammo. Around 10 rounds per interaction. Again, you have to interact with it. First aid kit, this one, it's kind of like the heals from Black Ops 4, but you can also heal other people. Right, let's take a look at strikes. So strikes, you can have UAVs. This is, yeah, UAV radar, that's your standard UAV. The Reaper is your jammer, kind of like the Sea UAV. Airstrike, artillery. I haven't tried it yet, and I don't have it unlocked, but those stealth bombers. I think it's kind of like lightning strike. I'm not so sure. Don't quote me. Then you got your drones. The quadcopter is kind of like a RCXD, but it flies. That's about it. Your vehicles, these you also call in like strikes. You got your quad bike, your IFVs, AFVs. I'm not so sure what they are, but let's take a look. About the same thing. And your MBDs, that's your tanks. Now you can also customize them, and depending on what you surround. Damn it, I told you to keep with ABS, SDS. Oh, okay. Um, you can buy them, it's quite expensive, but the more you surround, the more it will cost you to call them in. So there's a trade-off there. You got your turrets, additional turrets, chassis armor, turret armor. You got the smoke grenades. Observation, I'm assuming it's the different camera types. Haven't tried it out. There's only one engine, so no use talking about that. Okay. Yep, that's about it. Again, weapon types, by the way, I forgot to mention. Assault rifles, shotguns, sniper rifles. It says precision sniper rifles, so I'm assuming they might be implementing DMRs in the future. SMGs, special, only has the RPG right now. Pistols, they're not really that great right now, so you might want to switch them out. You got the NMGs, and that's about it right now. So let's leave. Oh, yes, you can also customize your soldier. Lots of visuals you can switch around, helmets, whatnot. Gloves, pants, body paint, face wear. Um, let's see. Banners you can change, not implemented yet. Emblems, you can go around, mess around with these. TV flag, sentence. I'm assuming it's actually titles. I haven't really messed around with that. You can change your voiceover language, which is interesting. Taunts, I haven't really tried them out yet for myself, but you can do these. Why you even need these at all in the first place is, I don't know. I did notice they do come up on the end game screen, so that might be it. But why you need to use these during the match, haven't a clue. That's about it for customization. Let's go back to wall map. Okay, so the wall map, it's got a meta game going on right now. Just click on one spot. You can apply your supplies, which will be these yellow things, so supplies, and then you apply them, and you get bonuses for that map. And right now we've unlocked 10% more ammo for automatic weapons, 20% more first aid kit capacity. I haven't a clue what that does. 400 more points on map stop, so an extra boost. Season 0 technical nuke. I can't say anything about that. I haven't a clue. Hasn't happened yet. I don't know if I want to know what that's like. And when you click on specific zones, you can deploy right away. But right now, my experience is it takes an eternity to even get anywhere. In fact, I haven't been able to get it. But if I do quick join, I can. So that's the thing. Right now, Smolensk isn't implemented yet. Moscow is in there. Let's see, Berlin. Yep, Berlin's in, and Warsaw. Now you can switch between tactical and satellite. Zoom out, see the globe. Maybe even the moon and the sun. Was the moon? The moon was there it is. There's the moon. These numbers I haven't a damn clue what those are for, but they're there. Let's move back to tactical. By the way, when you start up the game, I was presented with the option between choosing west and east. Uh, okay, never mind. West and east, and it seems to be permanent. And right now I'm on the west side, and we're beating the shit out of the east. Yeah, I don't I don't know if this will be a problem in the future because it seems like it's always west versus east even during the matches. So if one side vastly outnumbers the other side, I don't know what happens. I really don't. Um, Settings, you got controls, change between holding, toggling, gameplay. You can change your colors, game language, hit markers, whatnot. All good, all good. Audio. Oh yes, I did promise I'll switch to stereo. Hold on, 2.1, let's do that. Change the voices, even though it's weird because enemies original, And then sometimes you have English dudes facing other English dudes killing each other. I thought this was World War III, not mercs versus mercs, but alright, that's fine. Subtitles, haven't really seen them, noticed them. I could be blind, I don't know. Video settings, I've set it to 120 field of view right now, and it seems to be fine. Oh yeah, it's motion blur now. You can change between those. Advanced, this is about it. Quality, I dropped them all down to high. So I dropped them all down to high, and it did take care of most of the stuttering when I'm not recording. When I am recording, it still stutters quite a bit, so I can't say for sure what's the best. And, oh yes, bindings. So you have primary, alternative, and gamepad. I haven't tried gamepad. I don't think I want to try gamepad for how fast-paced everything is. And because it's a PC game. But the keyboard and mouse controls are pretty damn solid. Right. So let's quick join and go through a match. Now, you can't see it right now, but private first, but I don't know. Oh, it was paused. Wow, okay, whatever. Anyways, I don't know if the audio picked it up, but loading times can take a while. So, alright, like I said, you can't change your weapons, your loadout, whatnot, but you can change the gadget. So, why is it WD? Whatever. Whatever. Alright. Yeah, you can change your squads from here. Right now, most maps, they have A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2, and D1, D2 cap points. Right now, my squad lead designated B1 as an attack objective, so we'll do that. And we'll spawn in A2. There we go. And we're kind of stuttering a bit. Happens when you load in. Anytime now, game. No, not yet. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, that's the artillery. It lasts a long while, but its radius is pretty small, so it's not too bad. You can run outside of the artillery strike zone, so it's not as bad as you think. Throw a grenade. Oops. Get an ally. Ooh, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oof. Okay. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but things like tanks cost 3,000 battle points, but it's actually relatively easy to pick up those points, so it's not too bad. The only thing limiting you from throwing out tanks left, right, and center are that there is a limit to how many vehicles you can have out for the entire team. You've noticed the HP bar has 3 bars. Once your HP falls below any one of those bars, you cannot regenerate it unless you have a medkit. That's a kill. Oh, potato that. The difference between being attack and defense is that depending on what kind of actions you're doing, you get more points. So I'm on attack, which means that capturing enemy caps gives me more points than usual. Especially if my squad leader has designated that cap as an objective. That's a friendly IC. A little bit confusing though. Off. Okay. Alright, no sweat. Now regarding cap spawns, hold on a minute, let's just spawn in first. Yeah, some cap points, actually all cap points as so far, they spawn you outside of the cap zone. Now there's a problem to that. As you're seeing right now, it tends to, there's only specific spots you can spawn per each cap, and what, oh, okay. What? Alright. And what you could do is you can wait outside of an enemy cap zone, wait for them to spawn, because they will spawn outside of the cap zone. And if you're familiar with the spawn points, you can spawn camp them. And this could, I've seen it happen a few times, it's not a serious issue yet, but the thing is, you can't spawn in if it's being contested. But because the spawns are outside of the spawn, outside of the cap, you just don't contest the point, wait for the enemies to spawn in, and fuck them up. This guy's now when you lean, you can't sprint. Keep that in mind. So, and you actually can sprint when you're crouched, but at a slow speed. Just capping this. As you can see, the longer you cap it, like, the longer you're in there, the more points you get. These voice lines are pretty funny. Let's just say that. T turns it on. Oh, okay. Alright, alright. And right now it's being contested, alright. That's why I can't deploy. Let's spawn somewhere. Oh, okay. No, not like this. No, alright. Ooh, okay. Alright. That was weird. Alright, good. Now what tends to happen is choke points get locked down and there's no way out of them if you don't have brain dead teammates. Teammate Y. You might also notice there's only a white dot in the middle of the screen. Oh, for reticle. So, not bad. I like that. So when you try to lean against the wall, you can't. Like that. Heal ourselves up. You've noticed that my helmet is gone, but I didn't think it would be beside my health bar. Ooh, what the? Trash that dude, please. What is B1? Oh, right, we kept that. That's some ammo. Alright, let's move on. Ooh. Oof. Yeah, potato that. And we're in. Ooh, okay. That's fine. That was a bad nade. Ooh, killed somebody. Alright, sure.